Hey guys, and welcome back. Happy New Year, happy 2022. I hope you're having a good start to the year. Ours has been a little rough. Little man does not want to sleep. I've honestly tried to film this a couple times already and he just keeps waking up, but he's fast asleep. He looks good on my little camera over here. So, crossing fingers, we're gonna get right on into it. Today I'm just going to be planning out my year using this cute little notebook that my friend Jazzy got me. 2022 has cactuses on it and it's laid out exactly how I love my planner, so she knows me pretty well, I guess. You of course have your full month layout, but then on the week page there's this little column for a to-do list that you can check off. So I am hoping to use this year. Every single year I fill out January and never reopen my planner, to be honest. But because I have a little one, a YouTube channel, a business, and just life, I really need to stay organized this year. And if you guys saw my goal or resolution of the year or whatever you want to call it, it is to not overfill my plate. And I'm hoping to schedule like days that are just family days, days that are rest days, you know, things like that. So I don't know. I know I need to be flexible because with the baby, you don't really have an option. But I also want to be organized and attempt to schedule things out. So when I do need to be flexible, I have those extra days. Oh, I thought it was his camera alerting me that he was crying, but it was a text. Okay, we're good. What was I saying? Mom brain. I don't know. I was saying that I want to be flexible, but also organized. So how I'm going to do it is in my main planner, I am going to fill it out with anything that's permanent pertaining to my life. So like any events, birthdays, things like that. And then anything in my business that's permanent. So any photo sessions or any weddings that I'm photographing. On the main page, I'm just going to put like shooting a wedding or birthday party or whatever. And then on the actual week, I'm going to list out like the time and stuff. And then my thoughts are to leave the little to-do list portion open until that day. I can write my to-do list there and mark it off as I go. Because with me in the past, I have a notebook with a to-do list. I have a post-it note. I have my phone. I have all these things and just 100 to-do lists. So this is one place I can focus on, hopefully. And then anything that's like not permanent, but I still want to write it down and remember, I'm going to use these little post-it notes here. I did this method last year for 1 month, but that month really worked. I just never refilled out my next month. But yeah, it's just easier so I can like just move the post-it note or take it away completely because I don't know, to me, it bugs me. And when I write something down, erase it, rewrite it, it just bugs me. So that's my goal for this. And then I have a couple other things I want to show you to help me stay organized and with like finances and YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm going to fill this out first because this is probably the most time consuming. And then we'll chat. Okay, so per usual, little William here needed mom to finish out the second half of his nap, but he's chilling on the boppy pillow and it worked out. But I did finish out my calendar here, so each month has what I already know is happening as the days get closer. Of course, I'll add all the little things that are happening. And then you guys saw these Post-it notes. I saw them at Target. Did I need them? No. Did I get them? Yes. One of them is this little take care habit calendar. But for January, I just want to do one thing for myself. It is the 4th today. As you can see, I did it 3 days out of the 4 so far. And some of those things are like a 5-minute task that I have been wanting to do. Like tomorrow, hopefully I can have a minute to do my nails. I've been trying to do them since he was born. It would take me 5 minutes, but I just haven't had the time. So anyway, that's the plan for that. And it doesn't always have to be self-care, but hopefully I can do like a habit tracker for each month and then look back at the end of the month and see how I did. And then the pink one here is for today. And it says more of this and less of that. So right now I just put more of patience and less overthinking. And I don't know how often I'll like switch those out. You know, I think it's supposed to be daily, but that's just not realistic. But at least I can be like, okay, I'm trying to focus on patience and not overthinking. So, because yesterday I did not have patience and I overthought everything. So, yesterday was a rough day. It's just been a little rough, as I mentioned, but that's okay. We're figuring it out. 2022 is going to be a good year. I'm determined. And then at the back, I just put some things that, like, if I'm having a rough day, I can remember. So I just put don't overfill your plate and done is better than perfect. Just things I want to remember throughout the year. And then on this third pink Post-it note here, I just listed out some things that I would like to see happen at some point during the year. A trip we're gonna take, some financial goals, and a couple things that like aren't necessary around the house, but would make it nicer for me as a stay-at-home working mom to enjoy my space. So I can always reference those. We'll see how this works out. But I'm super excited to use these this year, and I really have no excuse because every single month is started. So I'll let you guys know how I keep up with it. Then I have a couple other things I'm gonna do as well. So I don't know about you guys, but every year, like during the holidays, we just kind of, I don't want to say we spend frivolously, but we don't like keep track of it as much, and you know, you're like just kind of making purchases. Well, that's not gonna happen anymore. We want to keep better track of our finances, and I probably won't do this the whole year, but I made this little expense tracker in Canva. I love Canva. If you guys are ever doing like any graphic design or any calendars, anything really. But I just have the date, the amount, and then the item, and then a little check mark for if it's a bill, if it's something that was needed, or if it was a want. And we already started this for January. I have it posted in our kitchen over here, so like we don't forget about it. And there's already a couple things that we have listed as a want, and we're gonna look back at the end of the month and say, you know, was that really something that was worth it or not? How much did we spend on that versus things we needed? And in the past, we've been like really good about our spending and our budgeting at times, and then other times not. So I just wanted to start off the year right, and like I said, this will probably only be used in January and not really the rest of the year, unless we like it. We'll see. But yeah, so that is that. And then as far as YouTube, because YouTube is very time consuming, and as you guys know, if you have been around, I did Vlogmas, and I'm so proud of myself that I stuck with Vlogmas. I got really good at like knocking out videos quicker. Not all the time, because some are more intensive than others, but I definitely upped my speed during Vlogmas. So I am hoping to use this little calendar that I got at Target just solely for YouTube. And what I'm going to do is use these little Post-it notes here and just fill out, just for January to start, the videos that I want to be posting. I think I decided I'm going to be posting twice a week for now. Once on Wednesdays and once on Saturdays, because, oh yeah, I didn't even tell you guys how I want to lay out my week. What am I doing? So I'm hoping to lay out my week in a way that'll like section days off. it won't happen every week because I have photo shoots and weddings and whatnot. So I'm still working out all the kinks in my head, but how I think I'm gonna lay everything out is Monday to be a chore day. So I'll have William with me, of course, but during his naps, I'll just be working on solely housework, whatever that may be. And then there's some housework that I can do when he's awake. Like, he loves folding laundry with me. We make it a game. We laugh. We have a good time. And then we'll also take a little field trip to go to the grocery store on Mondays. And then Tuesdays, he's going to be going to Will's mom's for like 4 hours. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. We're still figuring that out. But that'll be my hardcore work day. Just knocking whatever I need out. And that's just gonna be whatever's the most urgent. So it could be my photo work or my YouTube stuff. Whatever is super, super urgent at the top of the list. And then go to Wednesday, I'm gonna try and focus that all on YouTube during his naps. Because, of course, he's still here. Because YouTube, I'm hoping to post on Wednesdays. And so I can use the morning to finish that up, post, and then his afternoon naps, hopefully work on my next post on Saturday. So Thursdays are gonna be all 4 photos during his naps. And then Friday is a blank day, meaning naps are hopefully for me. I can nap with him or I can do whatever I want for me. And then Saturdays, we always have something going on a Saturday normally, whether it's seeing friends, family, or I have a lot of weddings coming up. I have 3 in January, so I'm gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But Saturdays are kind of that either working, like shooting a wedding, or doing something. And then hopefully Sundays are a family day or a rest day. Yeah, I don't know. You know, we'll see how that works out. Is what it is. I'm assuming Fridays are not necessarily going to be a blank day. They're just going to be kind of a spillover day, what I didn't do during the week, and that's fine. That's fine. As long as I don't overfill my plate. Yeah, I'm so bad at it, guys. I'm so bad at it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm hoping to use this for YouTube, so I'm going to post Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I'm going to use these little post-it notes to just plan them out. And I honestly move my videos around so much, especially with him, because like I'll plan this grand idea for a video and I can't get it done with the amount of time that he gives me, so I have to do something a little less time consuming. So that's why the post-it note thing, I can just move them around. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, plan out my videos for January. I hope you guys like this video. I just kind of like word vomited my ideas about how to stay organized, I feel. Oh, one thing that I did want to mention that I'm actually really excited about. My next video that you guys will see, assuming he allows me to get it done, I'm doing kind of like a January 2022 reset. It's just little things that have been on my mind that I want to get done, and I wanted to start out the year fresh. And we actually had one full day that Will's mom and dad took him, and we just got things done. We scrubbed the kitchen, we, you know, reorganized the fridge. We did all these things that just made me feel so much better. So I'm hoping to schedule those once a month. So toward the beginning of the month, do a reset, and just not things that I do every week, like do the dishes, you know, not focus on those, but focus on the things that are bugging me, like reorganizing my jewelry. I'm actually gonna go do that today probably, for that reset video. So just little things that bug me on the daily, but I don't have time for them. Hopefully we can schedule one reset day, so then it's all in that one day, and I'm not like taking an hour out of my time to spend with the boys, because that time is so limited when Will gets home from work. Or even just like hanging out with him. I want to give him as much time as I can when I'm not working. Hopefully that little word vomit I just did made sense too. But I will see you guys all in my next video. If you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe, and of course like the video or comment down below how you guys are staying organized, because I'm hoping this works out, but if it doesn't, I'll let you know, and I will check out your advice in the comments. Love you guys. Bye.